Hello developers, today I am going to explain about ViewChild decorator. Previously we learned about how to transfer data from one component to another component. We check two ways, @input and @output. Now we are checking ViewChild decorator. If you did not watch that video, that link I have given in description. Please go and watch. So now we can basically ViewChild uses we can access the child component data, or else we can modify DOM within the component. So within the component, first I will explain you. See, I am taking one p tag. Here inside this p tag I am writing one data, hello. So we can take one template reference variable, hash temp, any name we can give here. This is the template reference variable. So today we can learn template reference variable. So if anyone asks you what is template reference variable, we can write like this. By using this template reference variable, we can modify that DOM. So in go to TS component, here ViewChild. ViewChild. This template reference variable temp, we can add here within the quotations. After that we can write column static true or false. True means within we can access this data inside ng on init, means before initialization or before loading the data only we can access this data. If we mention false, after initialization, after view loading only we can access the data. So if we mention static false, we can access that data in ng after view init. Any variable we can take. Colon element ref. We need to import this element ref from Angular core. See, element ref. Here I can make false. So I can access after ng after viewing it. Here this is the life cycle code. So implements by using this reference data, this dot reference data, and this element will use it to access and controlling all native elements. So we can now we have an idea about element ref. Dot native elements, right? So native element dot style, I am applying colors. So style dot color, or as background color, or as inner HTML, anything we can use inside the native element. Whatever data is available, every data we can use. So currently I am modifying the color equal to red. I am applying. We need to mention this type. Currently I am not sure this type, so I am adding any type. Quick fix, undefined. So if we don't know the type, we can, most of the versions will accept whenever we kept on undefined. Otherwise element ref is enough. Any undefined, we already know this type. We are taking this data only, right? So undefined is not, without any data we can mention undefined. Currently we are not aware this type. If we are not aware this type, we can mention any. If we know it is number string, we can mention like that only. Then we will check once. Control C. Yes, previously if we run this project like this, we can write. Otherwise we can directly, CLS is for cleaning. We did not save all the components properly, so we can save one by one. Then again we can run. Now see, color is coming. Like this way we can edit this HTML dot within the component. If we want to modify multiple elements, we can write like this. Temp1, temp2. This is unique queue, this template. like, share. So in HTML you can comment out this one. View children. Temp temp1 temp1 comma temp2. Here not element ref, we can mention query list, means multiple elements, right? We are handling, so we can mention query list. Query list of element ref or any. Now it will come multiple data, so we can use for each. Now we can check the result. See, we can try to add static true false. We'll see what is the output. Object literal may only specify known properties. Static does not exist in type. So here, whenever if undefined value will come, at that time static false won't support. We can try with true. Similarly, see, true means like before view will load, before initialization and view will load, it will we can access this one. So true will work. If you mention false, if you observe slowly at the starting, if you observe that red color is coming very slowly. See, just a minute. By default it will take false. I will remove this one. It is considering previous data only. So now we know the concepts of template reference variable, element ref, and query list. And how to access, how to modify inside element, means DOM element, and how to change, how to access child component data. We can try now. One more example, ViewChild. We can take, this is the new child component, same name I am giving here, comma, static colon false. One variable I am declaring static new child component data colon reference component. Or any. Then we can access, I am consoling the data. Or else just a minute. Here we have in TS component I am declaring name equal to learners area data within quotations I am placing. Now this name I can access in parent component. Go to TS file. This is the variable to access all child component data. This dot name. I am taking one variable display data colon string. So I am assigning this data to display data. This dot So I can print this data by using string interpolation. Then comment out this one. Then again we can run. TS file. Then we can check here. See the errors. We can. Name is undefined. We can access public. Like, share, comment. ViewChild, that component name, static colon false. This is the variable any. We can do one thing. We can mention if, so whenever this data loads, at that time only it will take. We can debug. Undefined is coming. We can check the issue. We can, the issue is here, selector name we can mention here, otherwise it won't take. See, like, share, comment. That is the mistake what we did. So like this way we can access child component data. And we will check use of view container ref. By using this view container ref, we can modify or we can change the data or else it is a reference to a container in the view where dynamic components or views can be created or inserted. That means, for example, now I am taking this is the child component, right? Here I am taking one container. I will comment out this one also. ViewChild container comma view container ref read colon. I am reading view container ref comma static colon false container. I am taking one variable as a container colon. I am assigning view container ref to this. Or else any that type I am declaring. After that, you can go to HTML file and commenting this. You can take one div and one button. Whenever I click on that button, I can access. Add dynamic component. Whenever I click on it, new child component data will come. Add component method I am calling. This add component method I can take. Now you can go to TS file. Here constructor, that method we can take. Inside this constructor, I am accessing component factory resolver. Private. This factory we can import from Angular code. Then in module.ts file, or else we don't have module. This is Angular 19th version, so we don't have module.ts file. We are using standalone component. Here only we can add. Entry component. Colon. This new child component path we can give here. After that, go to app.component.ts file and we can take this component factory resolver dot resolve component factory. Of component name we can mention here, new child component. Then we can assign this to one variable. So here we have container, right, inside ViewChild. We can take that one, this dot container dot create component. Of component factory. We can assign this to one variable. Done. Now we can check the output. Firstly, we can save all this. After, and this is Angular 9th version, we no need to write this entry component. Before Angular 9th version, we need to write this one. So currently we are using after Angular 9th version, so there is no need to write. We can check the output. We need to save all the components data. Here we need to write container because we need to take the child component data, right? So ng container hash container. This is the template reference variable. This container we are taking here, ViewChild. Now see console. Here we need to write in HTML. See, whenever I click on allow developer is coming. If I click on 2 times, like this way we can access all child component HTML data. Means we can dynamically change the data. If I add any other data, see, whenever I click on this, like this way. So today session we learn what is template reference variable, what is element ref, what is query list, how to transfer data from child component to parent component, how to modify data or else how to modify DOM element within the component, how to use view container ref, how to take the data from by using view container ref means HTML data. This all we learn today's session. If you have any doubts in this video, please mention in comments. If you like this video, share and subscribe. Thank you. All the data firstly, TS file, HTML file,